He's a former seafarer who enjoys fishing, making thatch products, and passing on the knowledge of heritage. A highly regarded and well-loved elder by many across the community. In this episode of the National Treasures series, we are privileged to sit and learn from Isaac Papa Jeralow Rankine of East End.
Can you take me back to your childhood in East End? Describe East End to me, your first memories.
I was born here in East End, and my first memory is the when I started to go to school. I tell you, it was a hard time for us to go to school. We used to walk from where you took me from and go to the town hall at the school bare feet, no shoe.
What's the road like at that time?
Rough. But like just tracks, with no car road or nothing like that. About 1948.
And who is in the school? How many kids are with you?
50, 60 people, children. Alan McLaughlin was my teacher, Miss Isla Conley, and Miss Marie Rankine, Evangeline McLaughlin, and all those. And I read there till I was in 6th grade. And I really didn't know where to go in them days because I had no money to send me to school, so I was happy about it. I went to school, I was there all of my school days until I got 17 years old.
Is there a place that people gather in the evening? Where's the center of East End at that time?
The center of East End was there by the Marin grocery store. The Marin grocery store down there by where the church is now.
Mm-hmm.
I read a restaurant right outside the church. And a lot of men used to go there and sit down and chat. Then they used to have the bright spot that was Warren Conley House shop right on the beach.
How often would you go to town? Or is going to town a thing you do? You go to town once a day, once a week to Bordentown or to Georgetown, or everybody just... Is that a big deal to go to Georgetown?
Yeah, that was a big deal to go to Georgetown because sometimes they had 1 month transportation down. That was the association truck. So that way all the people used to get on that to go to Georgetown. They couldn't afford when I got that day, the money was short. The most of them used to get money, then there was some thatch rope, where I make the strings off and go to the land and cut the top. Remember, we can dry them. Then we have to twist them and lay them and put them in the sun and carry them to the store and
You're carrying a finished product to the store, or are you carrying thatch, just rope?
Just the rope, the finishing stuff, the rope.
A finished product?
Yes.
A twisted rope?
Twisted rope.
And then you're selling it by how the length, or by...
By the coil.
By a coil. How long is a coil?
25 fathoms.
25 fathoms. How much is a fathom?
60.
So how long does it take you to make one coil of rope? And how much do you sell it for?
In them days, it take about half a day to make a coil of rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is, who is doing this? Your parents?
My parents, yeah.
Everybody else is doing this in the community?
And before I had to, when they wake me up in the morning, I had to sit down and just let, try to fire right up before I go to school. So to go hear about it, do that, so get somebody to make the rope that we can buy food to feed us when we come back from school.
And remind me, what currency are they getting paid in?
They were pound, shilling, and pence at them time.
Okay. And how much again do you get paid for a coin?
2 shillings, 6 pence.
2 shillings at 6. What can you buy with 2 shillings and 6 pence?
Nothing now. But before, you could take 2 shillings and 6 pence and go and buy your groceries and still save something out of that.
So, what is the grocery list back then? What's on your shopping lists when you go into Marin's store in East End?
Sugar, cornmeal, you get oil for your lap, baking powder.
You don't eat fish though, because you're getting fish.
Oh, we get fish from the sea.
Is that your meat source? Your food is
fish and chicken. We had to kill the chicken and pick it and clean it up. That's why we used to grow our own chickens.
In the 1940s and 1950s, many houses had a chicken coop in their yard. People raised chickens. Most children used to kill the chickens and prepare them so that their mothers could cook the meat.
Most of all, they used to get the conchs from the sea, lobsters, we make those kind of things.
What age do you start to go do your own fishing and look in conch?
15, 16. My first job, I was 18 years old. I went to West Bay to work for Mr. Ebanks. I was 12 years with him. I came back home in 1954.
We learned that Papa Jeralow worked in West Bay slaughtering cows back when life was much simpler.
I'm only familiar with Christmas beef, with this idea that we slaughter a cow once a year. Is that, or you slaughter cows every couple of months? What's the deal with beef?
That was in West Bay. That was used to kill a cow every weekend.
How do they kill a cow?
They put the cow to the post and take an axe and chop it down the back of its head.
Okay, you chop right on the back of the cow.
Yeah.
And how long does the cow take to die? Because I don't think that would kill him.
That kill him because he dropped down, and by the time he hit the ground, they cut it short. But I know one time in West Bay, they had the cow to post up. They chop his head and they chop the rope around his head. And all the people started running. Thought it was crazy.
There we go, mad cow.
Yeah, but because I had the axe in his still.
Is refrigeration a thing at this point? Once you get a bunch of beef, what you do with it?
They used to more like corn it.
We learned that corning the meat means he placed it in water and salted it, an old practice for preserving meat. Pellets of salt, some the size of kernels of corn, were rubbed into the beef to keep it from spoiling and to preserve it. Today, brining, the use of salt water, has replaced the dry salt cure, but the name corned beef is still used, rather than brined or pickled beef.
And when you go to corn a piece of beef or a piece of pork, you put your salt in the water in the bag and stir it up, and you keep putting the meat inside.
Okay.
And you put in more salt, you put the meat inside. If it don't float, that's not enough.
And when it floats now, you can take it.
That's it.
Okay. And you were corning turtle as well? Where was the turtle trade happening?
When they used to butcher turtle, they take them to the beach and they cut their throat, take out the meat and send them up then to the market or wherever they could butcher it.
Are you familiar with the people that were going to sea to catch turtles?
Oh yeah, I used to go to sea with catch turtle.
You went to the sea?
Oh, a lot of times.
Back then, many young men went to Mosquito Key to catch turtles. He was 24 years old, however some boys were as young as 10.
Describe the boat to me. What are they on?
They used to go over there on the Adam, gold field, they take us there and take us in the big catboat. They take 9 turtles after you get them in the net. They could put 9 turtles inside one time, so that's a good big boat.
Okay. And that's how many turtles you're coming back with? How much is a haul before you decide we have enough and we come back?
Oh, like 100 knots. You see, we used to make a big pen for them. We call it a crawl. When they're ready to come out, and so one man get in here and catch the turtles. They gotta be careful because they cut you when they run them down later.
Yeah?
They'll bite you, man. They will bite. One time, we put him in the boat, and then take the net off him, and they slap a man open. They pin inside the man mouth. They throw it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And there's no doctor?
Don't doctor out there.
These are little islands called the Keys, Mosquito Key?
Yeah, Mosquito Key, only one big island over there, and that was... We used to live on the water, They take us there, we live on the water, 18 miles from the river. They put us to the land where we had to go get water and wood to cook with, to make fire.
So when you get there, you're getting off of the boat and you live in
the water, yeah. The ship, the boat stay there till we get our hot bill. And we get our airborne, get out, and they gone out their business. They was there for 2 or 3 months.
You leave from Cayman, you get to this place called Mosquito Keys.
Mosquito Key.
You find an area that is shallow,
Diamond spot.
that you can get off of the boat You go into the land, you go and get...
No, we took all our gear from here, we put the poles, the thatch, and the sticks.
You take everything from Cayman, and you go out there and you build a place to live
in one
the
day.
water.
Yeah, in one day.
So you can monitor the turtles, build a crawl,
Yeah.
and then the ship leaves you now. So now you're living in the water.
In the water.
And how are you then? You have a boat though, you have a little cat boat.
Yeah.
So you can go out there and get a turtle, come back, put him in the crawl, go back, get a turtle. After you get about 6 in the boat, you go back, put him in the crawl. And after you've got 100 now, you're waiting for the boat to come back.
Yeah. And they take them all, then they go to Key West or they come to Cayman and butcher them. And that was hard days going, man.
And you cooking, you have any bread kind over there with you?
Yeah, we found the Indians and used to bring over bread kind to change for food.
So you're trading, these are some descendants of some Spanish culture, some Indian, that's a big term.
When they get sick, they kill them out there.
Who's killing food?
The Indian people kill them.
Their own culture is when they hit a certain age.
Six that they don't live, the more they kill them if they don't die. That was hard, man.
That's hard, man.
All like me, if I read it, it'd kill me long time.
So you come back to Cayman, you do turtling for a while, and you decide now you're going to go to sea.
Yeah.
Does everybody want to go to sea? Is this the push? Or have you been in training? Do you want to go to sea?
Oh yes, I wanted to go to sea, man. I wanted to go to sea because I like to go in the water to see what I look like. So my first trip, I leave home here in 1954. I went to Mexico, and from there to Japan. Oh, that was I made 2 typhoons going up there. Typhoon.
A typhoon caught you while you were on the boat. And this is National Bulk Carrier.
National Bulk Carrier.
And if I understand correctly, National Bulk Carrier is a big company that has many ships.
Many ships.
And the Caymanians were preferred men to work on the ships. What type of work are you doing on National Bulk Carrier?
Well, I had mess boy, doing all the other things, I cleaned up and serving. Then I went OS, I was working on deck.
What are the duties of working on the deck?
On the deck was just painting and chipping.
A deck boy has to clean the ship, paint anything,
and chip all the rust and things.
Yeah.
I made a paint afterward. One time I was coming down from England, and it was so cold that the ice was on deck about 2 feet on the deck. And the second mate set us out on the dock, me and one of my friends, and all that ice, 2 feet ice.
So on one trip you were going to England, you said?
Coming from England.
England, and you get caught in cold weather.
Well, they were cold anyway all the time, but so much ice on deck.
Mm-hmm. And your job is to chip out. So you have to be out there in jacket, and this is a Caymanian boy that from East End.
Yeah.
Dealing with cold weather.
Cold weather. And they don't know about that, but we went up there and get our hand, look like this, act like those things.
Boy, everything blue. And you're tripping off ice, and when you're tripping, you're painting.
Yeah. So when the captain came up and know that, he fired a man on sea. The mate, not supposed to set us up there.
Oh, so you're following orders, but
yeah, I gotta go by order from my boss. I was on the second mate watch, so I had to go and do it.
And them boys got fired. They were Caymanians too?
No, that would have the mate himself. Captain fired the mate says first send us out on the deck.
The guy he fired, he was a Caymanian?
No. Someone navigation, I think it was.
So who else is on the ship? Different nationalities? Was there
different? Caymanian, Japanese, and, from New York and from all over. All the big official them,
And tell me about the other jobs now. So you went from mess boy, deckhand. What else were you doing?
AB, popman.
Oh, hold on. AB? What is AB?
I steering the boat and directing the boat from going anywhere you want. Gotta stop you all day steering that boat.
So that I would think that's a job for the captain. That's not the captain.
Oh no. When you get in the boat, we gotta steer out the pilot come board, we gotta steer up the river.
Okay. So that is the job of like behind the
right wheel.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they got
So you say AB. What's next then?
AB. I had AB and Popman.
Pump man.
Popman, I pump out the ship up and loading her.
What does a pump man do?
Popman clean the ship, pump it out, and fill it back up with oil or water, whatever.
All the chemicals that are on the boat.
Yeah, they clean all of that out.
So this is down in the engine bay.
Engine room, yeah.
Yeah. And all of these chemicals that you're getting in, how are you getting these now? You're stopping at ports and you...
Yeah, we stop in port and take your oil or your bulk or whatever you got to take.
How did you learn this? They trained you for these jobs?
Yeah, I used to work along with the pumpman and I was in Brazil one time. I was walking along the pumpman, wherever he go tell me what to do. And one time I show and he would come back, so the captain asked me if I think I could load the ship. I said, yeah, I can do it. So I said, well, you're going to try me. And from that, I do it. And I get bosun. We used to walk along AB will go bosun. Because he do all kind of bosun work.
You're saying the word bosun. What's bosun work?
Bosun, you see, you take care of all the deck material on the ship, all the painting and chipping hammers and everything. So all the men had to come to you to get the material to do the work.
You're getting more and more responsibility, from a mess boy to a deckhand to a bosun. So now you're running the deck.
Yeah.
You're doing all of the liquids, oil, water, filling the ballast. How much you getting paid to do?
The mess boys were getting $85 a month.
Is pet pounds? US dollars, 95 US.
The West used to get 105 US. The ABs used to get $175 US. The most of them are like 200 not. And then I had to have the second cook one time. I had to get that. I was three something. I don't remember. It was a little bit like that. But we used to make a lot of overtime. That was used to make a lot of money.
Sorry, time? Sorry, what do you mean?
See, like we work from 7 till 5 in the evening. Like from that, anything after that, you get overtime for double time.
Overtime, So when you're cooking, you find yourself that you make more money. He said,
oh yeah, it was more money.
When anything you're doing that's labor intensive, I would think that from the moment you're on the ship, you're getting a flat rate. So that's not the case.
Everywhere you move, west, no, best money west, AB, Popman, cook, captain, maid, and then the different price.
You're checking into different stations, so you can be doing multiple jobs on the same ship. Oh, and then
sometimes when they go with bunker, now you gotta go down below and clean all that. I know
they will move out from the kitchen down to the down to bunker.
Cleaning that oil, but at double time, so I like that.
And then what you do with this? Did they pay you in cash?
Yeah, you pay us. No, we used to send our money home.
So, okay, how does payment work?
They pay in cash, yeah.
And then you take that money. How does that money get back to Canada?
Yeah, we still go show and send it by check and send it to our home. Or
you go into a bank when you go into the US?
Oh, yes. But see, what we used to take, buy the check and then put it in the envelope, mail it to the post office, and then they come. The people go and get it.
This hard work, carried out by seafarers from the Cayman Islands, led to an influx of money into the country back in those days, which built many houses, contributing significantly to its economic legacy.
Tell me, where did you travel to? Where did you go on these ships?
Yeah, I read everywhere. Read Mexico, Brazil, Tampa, New York, Baltimore, England, Germany, France, Holland, Japan, all over the world that I could go. Mexico, gracious. But the best port I made though was Brazil. Oh, I love Brazil.
Why?
Because we moved more fun in Brazil, man.
Party people.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, when you guys stop in the port, everybody gets off of the ship. Where's the first place that everybody goes to?
Over for the bar, you know that?
Bar room.
Oh, yeah.
And in every port, everybody is going to meet the locals, meet girls at the bar room.
Most of the time, the people used to go do the shopping first, then they go to the bar, you know.
Okay. So you're keeping some money. How much of the money you put in your own pocket versus how much do you send back to Cayman?
Oh, sometimes I go show it $100, $200 US. Sometimes I come back with none.
No, you know. But it was a fun time for seamen.
Seaman, yeah.
Yeah. And what are you buying? And do you store this stuff in your room? You bring this back to Cayman? Well, what is available for in a shopping center? And what decade is this? 1950s?
Yeah.
What's the hot items that you would be buying at this time?
Like mostly we used to buy clothes and all that, you know, for our families, our grandchildren, or anything like that. Father, mother, sisters, brothers. For myself.
Record players, any electronics at that time?
Yeah, like radios. Oh no, just like radios and things like that. And then cassette player. Like or an or car oil. No girl in Japan, all that kind of thing. God, I had 9 ships in every time I go with sometimes iron, sometimes iron ore, sometimes.
So this is the purpose of the ship is to move goods.
Yeah.
So you're picking up ore from this place, picking up
pick up ore, go to all over the world.
What else is happening? I see. Is there any tension? Is there a war happening? Is there any reason that you might be concerned about your safety at sea?
No. Only concern I used to get when I used to hear about those going to them faraway places to get no typhoon and things like that. Storms. I get a lot of them. Oh my.
You've been in rough weather out there?
Rough. I've been in so many storms I can't count. Hurricanes, typhoon. Especially though going to Japan, you get a lot of those typhoons. Oh Lord.
Well, how bad is it on the ship? How big is the ship that you're on?
Oh, 100-something tons.
This is a
real big ship.
200 feet, 100 feet?
Oh, about 500 feet.
500 feet long. But the storm is still enough to rock.
You rock out the boat because you're up sometime up on top and the men below. Somebody rolls out the boat or your bed.
You ever thought the ship would go down? You ever been in it where you thought it would?
I've been on the ship. And all the things they got on the deck like that and things there.
Yeah.
They take everything off. Lose everything.
So all the cargo is gone?
No, the cargo couldn't go because they bolted down the cargo. They built right into the ship.
So even though the storms were on, you didn't lose cargo?
No, lose no cargo. When you finish in port, you gotta secure them that none can penetrate unless you open them.
And now when you think of shipping by container, you load the container and then maybe you bolt the container down. Is this the same thing at that time, or they're using containers? Or?
No, the one use no container, just that big tank like that, and they put the stuff inside.
Solid? So were they using any framing to secure?
No, just that big open place where you put all your ore and iron and things inside.
And you're just tying it down by what, rope?
No, they put them bolts, big straps or iron and thing on it.
Okay.
To secure them.
But this is exposed to the air and the elements.
No,
where rain comes.
Cover over everything with it. They don't get better than nothing.
So there's a plastic and a tarpaulin that they had at that time?
So there's yes, some kind of canvas, but you know what that, you know that.
Okay. So the cargo is precious. And we don't lose cargo.
No.
Why are there no current seamen? How did we go from this huge history of maritime, where everybody's getting jobs as seamen to no one?
See what happened? Some of these young people, after they get up and get around and do the drinking and do the drugs, they don't want that. They want to stay here. But you got some very intelligent men that will leave from here and go to sea and then come back, you know. They go, after they get out of sea, then they go to some part of the state or some part of Europe and stay.
So there's Caymanians that decided not to come back.
Some of them, yeah.
Is this something that you think back on a lot? You miss your maritime
Yes, I miss
maritime days?
Because I came over in 1962 and married 51 years. And had 6 children.
That's a lot of children. And you left your kids or when you came back?
When I married my wife, I leave her. I'm married today and I leave. 2 weeks after, we're gone 2 years, I came back. 24 months.
So you didn't have any honeymoon?
No.
Yeah. I mean, you were providing for her.
Oh yeah. She was getting the checks and all that. Sending the money for the children and those.
So Cayman is taken by this. Some people are doing farming here. Some people are running stores. But most of the men are gone. So it was an island of mostly women.
The women, they got a big share in this island.
And rightly so. Women played an integral part in the local economy while men were at sea.
There's so many things that you seem capable of doing. You started this...
When I was a young boy,
So this is something that you had your whole... These skills are something that you kept?
Yeah, I kept her all this year.
Tell me about this rope.
This rope here.
Is that a rope? What is it?
Something to make a basket flatten. This is 15 string.
This is... what would I use this for?
I can make basket, I can make a mat.
So this is kind of like a preparation before you... So you could do anything with it. You could make a hat. You can make a basket.
You can make a dress. And then,
make a dress.
Yeah.
Dress? Dress and stuff?
Yeah, we had one up here one time. The lady, they had made it to the showdown at the talk show.
So, I'm learning that... Because I thought that if you wanted to make a basket, you start weaving a basket. But you make this product that is kind of... That can be made into anything.
Anything. I make 5 strings, 7 strings, 9 strings, 11, and 15, and 22.
And then depending on a big basket, you use a bigger...
Mostly you use 11 string.
Okay. And this is coming from the silver thatch tree. Now, this is is there a area in East End that everybody goes to get thatch?
Yeah, all over East End.
You have your own plants that you pull or...
No, we go on people plants, take up. Yeah.
There's no other type of palm that is as durable? Or is it only the silver thatch?
Only the silver thatch.
Anything else don't last? But these are equal length. Like this is an equal length to this.
Yeah.
So how are you getting these prepared? How you use a blade or something?
I put in a string again when I get short like this length. I get an extra string and put it like this.
But where are you getting these strings from? You making these strings separately?
Yeah, I get them from the thatch.
And then you're laying it out. You're stripping it.
Strip them. Yeah.
So you have to dry it first and then wait for how long?
2 days. Just tie the strand and put them in the sun. The sun will dry very quick.
Unless it rain, right?
Or you gotta take it up in the rain because it will spoil if you don't.
Now, I would say I would go out there when the sun isn't too hot. 4 o'clock in the evening, go and get as much as I can, bring it back. Is there a time of day or is there any special time that you need to pick this?
Yes, it's full moon. Full moon. And the moon is full.
Why would you wait for the moon to be
because when you cut it on the young, they rotten it. They will rotten the thatch.
So how often do you get a full moon?
Often, somewhere once a month.
And then you wait in the night and you're going out there to pick in the night? No, or you're just waiting for the
moon to come because that lasts for about 3 weeks before you can.
Okay, you need to give me some education. Maybe I don't know my moon cycles, and that's it.
And I want
go back a little bit.
You got full moon, new moon, and 3/4 and all that kind of thing.
So when you see the moon is full in the night, you now know that this is the time to pick. But you're not picking in the night, you're picking in the day.
In the day, yeah.
Oh, but you just see the sign, the moon is full. Now we can go now. for another, 2 weeks? 2 weeks, pick. And
Cut them and then tie them and put them on hookings. Sometimes we cut them and leave them. We probably get them in the land.
Yeah, just leave them right there.
So, and when we go there, we pick up a green top and tie them and pick up the dry one and take them home. So that's what we used to do.
You doing this on your back, or you got a donkey with you, or what?
Donkey back, yeah. My back.
Your back. And you, how much, what do you call them,
Tops.
How much? A top is like a palm brand. How many you can carry?
200 knot. But they heavy enough.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes them later can catch 300 tops.
And you're strapping this on with this rope that you're using.
You put this on, then you they make the strap like this. They can put on your head.
Oh, you put it on your head?
Yeah, we're gonna put this on the basket, you know. We're gonna stick it on the basket like that. For all two sides, and that strap on your head.
And then with this rope now, or whatever you make, suppose you make baskets. Did Marion buy baskets too, or they only?
No, that's what why the ropes.
They just want rope, and then this rope is being exported to
Jamaica. Jamaica, that's where all our ropes used to go.
And what are they using the rope for?
Some I don't know what they used to use. Most of the rope they used to use it for fishing, though, for the fishermen.
Tie up the boats and stuff.
Because this very strong.
The former seafarer then showed us the nets he makes.
So, what am I looking at here? What type of net is this?
This is a hammock. That one right there. This one is a little small little hammock for the kids today. Like if you
Now, is this the same net that it's nice to make a hammock, but I assume that it would be good to make a fishing net. Is it the same design?
Yeah, that's
a fishing net.
Same design. See that now? That's the net. Open it up. So yeah, like that. This time you take that, put your onion, potato, and then that hang up in the kitchen.
Okay.
And they'll smile because they hear it pass through them all the time.
Okay. So nets have many purposes. But if I'm thinking of fishing, how does the fish get stuck now? His head goes in, and then his gills get caught, or his gills get caught right there, and he can't get out.
That's right.
And then you have sinkers at this time. You can go and buy sinkers at the store.
Yeah, no, yeah. Some of them buy the big piece of lead and melt it, put it in a pot, old breaker pot, and melt it, and you keep making your sinkers with a hole like that. You pour a big spoon, pour it till you get the size you want.
You're melting. You're making your own sinkers.
Yes, sir.
And you're tying this around the net, and then you're casting it. If I wanted to catch sprats or get some live bait, where do I throw my net?
Along the beach.
You have to see the fish. You waiting until you see a school.
Sometimes when you see them, when you're in the water, you see them coming up with their eyes of water. You stand over there and throw.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't get the net shore. So full.
So, you have to kind of sneak up on a school, or they gibberish, or they...
Yeah, they're very shy. He's one of that shit with them boys up here today. That same fella that come in with me, that's how I do a catch sprats.
Yeah. But you're using the sprats now. You get a bunch of fish in your net. You transported them to a live bucket, or you...
No, we leave them and come down, we're going to clean them and fish them with the rest.
So you don't need live bait, just dead bait. And
sometimes people use live bait when they go to look for tunas and so forth later.
And you take these sprats and you sell them, or you...
Yeah, sell them and give them away.
Yeah, trade for things. Somebody got bread kind, you give them couples.
Yeah, but most of you give them, but you got some of these fellas up here, they come up here and get the most 6 foot coolers. Like 3 of them, they come up here and catch that much this sprat and go back and sell them.
So
you can imagine how much money they're making.
Yeah. So even today, people are buying and selling sprat, and they're using these traditional nets to catch it.
The sprat net they can make a smaller.
Or a smaller net than this. But you can make them any size. Yeah, if you wanted, you can make them.
They make a whole like this.
Yeah,
these sprats.
You make hammock. You make fishing nets. You make thatch. What is this right here?
That one little broom, just personal ground. little side of your car sometimes. You can't get out of the
Yeah, get a little sand out of your car. and stuff.
carrot and peanut car.
Now, what lessons you want to pass on to the younger generation? What message you want to send to the Caymanians out there?
I would like to take all the Cayman younger people, all this old tradition, what we have here. Nobody tried to learn how to do it. But I've been to area school here in Grand Cayman. Try to teach each other how to knit, plait, and dance for children.
But how did you learn?
I learned with watching my dad.
Over years of watching, learning, and trying and failing.
Yeah.
So you want to send a message to pass on these trades and skills to...
Anybody come to me, I'm willing. Need help because I don't know how long I've got left.
Papa Jeralow, thank you for spending time with me.
This concludes our time with Papa Jeralow Rankine. Until next time, this is National Treasures.